It's been a whirlwind. There is something new to do or learn every day. It's madness, but it's energizing, and I think one of the really positive elements of all of the grim talk that we heard a lot of earlier is that there's been so much interest and so much anticipation about it that we were able and that we had to start a New York office. I think it brings our message to an entirely new audience. We're bringing concepts and ideas and realities that don't exist in the U.S. to an entirely new international arena.
I met with Ruchira on my second or third day at the office, and she had this dream for a project where I would interview women in the slums, both outside of Delhi and in Forbesganj, Bihar, right by the Nepal border. And I would get their stories about how a mother can really have motherhood when they're intergenerationally prostituting themselves and their children.
When you think about the application and the process and, the real groundwork that it takes to make real change, it's kind of mind-blowing, and it's inspiring.
Well, the women were amazing. I was really shocked, actually, that they were so welcoming and so willing to tell their stories. These are women who've never learned to read or write, and I showed up and tried to explain why I was there, and they were so open. Being on behalf of Apne, they had such a trust for the organization that I was really welcomed right into their circles and to their discussions.
It's all about joining together. If one circle hits another circle, hits another circle, hits another circle. It's about mass, and there is a critical mass. I mean, it's like a scientific reality and like a humanitarian goal, and it's there and it can be done. And I think this is just another really huge step in that process.
I think there's 2 or 3 levels. The one is just bearing witness, and I think it's by exposing yourself to the information, even though it's painful to know, and just bearing witness to the fact that this goes on. And the second is actually volunteering, and as Gloria was reminding me tonight, this happens here, it happens in all of our communities, it happens all over the country and all over the world, so there's no lack of organizations, and there's no lack of need for volunteers, whether it's in Delhi or in New York. So I think, and then the third level is sort of funding and donating funding. If you can't donate time, donating $5 to Apne or to any organization so that they can have volunteers come and help them. So I think there's sort of 3 levels to it, and there's so many ways to get involved.